Hey guys, my name is Clip and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm doing another monster analysis. The episode number 24, which we're going to be analyzing Balor. So let's see what his description has to say. This colossal beast once led a race of giants. When he began abusing his power, they created a potion and hid in his food. The potion was so powerful it caused them to grow venom in eye. Now anything he looks at is instantly liked. Oh. Okay. That explains why he does have a big eye. Basically, Balor is the newest team race monster, as you can see. Like, you know that there's a new team race, and this is the newest team race monster, and I would much rather being this monster being a Titan monster rather than being, a team race. I mean, like, I messaged the social point about that this monster should be in a Titan event. And I guess if you guys want to see reply of that messaging, just let me know in the comments down below. But I'm gonna let you guys know that I did actually text them, they replied to me. And basically, not a thing about that, but this is the newest team race monster, and let's analyze his stats. Power 3377, and comparing that to the all Earth monsters, that's kind of in the nearly to the low end, but it's not really that bad of a power. His life though is 38,906, so almost 39k, which I mean, like, this is pretty nice and tanky. It almost, this is almost the Olor's life, so basically, are we gonna have enough tank? And his speed, his speed is, with all slow monsters, Earth monsters, they tend to be kind of slow. But this one is not really that slow. He's faster than ours, and you know what I mean, but he's not very fast, is he? I mean, like, come on, take a look at this design. I mean, like, he's like big, and I am not gonna say that word, but he's kind of a big. So, how did you expect him to be any faster than that? I'm I'm surprised that he even has this speed. Seriously. So I mean, like, I was expecting him to have like 3003, like a cryogen speed. But I mean, like, okay, that's a big surprise in here. He does have a pretty good speed. Basically, this guy is a team race monster, so as I said, this monster is gonna be a team race monster. So these are his new stats at level 105, and these are his new stats at level 110. And these are his stats at 115. So he has very high stats at level 115. So basically, if you do manage to rank him up, then happy days for you, to be honest. And I don't really know what to do with this monster. I mean, like, you're gonna see from the skills. What do I do with this monster? Because I don't know. You can use him as a denier, you can use him as a tank, and you can use him as an attacker. I guess I can use attacker, but I don't know. And his trait is Harden, which, one of the best traits in the game. So he doesn't just not to be hit by anything. That's always amazing. Books, using 2 books, Underworld and Evil Legion. So I guess you can use him in Earth, Legendary, Evil Legion, and Underworld book. That's okay. He's have an amulet and soul relic. I mean, like, I think the amulet have some potential of healing or something. So that's pretty good, considering that he's has such a higher life. And sword, I guess, do some extra damage, I guess. But I haven't checked the soul relic. So I'm like, let's see his skills. So we always have a small branch, which there's basically AoE stun, which I guess, it's pretty good that his AoE is immobilizing skill, but consider he's an Earth monster. A lot of Earth monsters do have immunity to stun, so you can argue if that is a good or not. So I mean, like, he also deals 65 damage, so even though with no strength runs, he's still gonna back with a punch. So skill is good one. The only 2 skills which I want to talk about is of Deadly Blink, which basically is just single blind, It's 45 damage, 25 stamina, no cooldown, and you can blind enemy monster. So I just want to mention that, basically it's a 100% chance. I don't know why it says 98, it's 100% chance. Don't argue with me. There's 100% chance to blind. No, it's not really 100, it's 98 for some reason. For some unknown alien reason, 98. But, basically you can buy any monster wherever you need to, not unless you find against, a thunder and light monster, then you're most likely going to be able to blind them, unless they have a hardened trait. But you know what I mean. If you don't want the guy who likes blind, then you might want to run this. But I'm not going to recommend it because you just have to have an even better version of the skill, and it's the AoE, and it's better than blind. So you can see in a second. And the second skill which I want to talk about is 7 Cloak, which heals himself by 50%, requires cooldown, and is a 90 stamina, is a self skill, and it has 1 turn cooldown. And this is what I want to actually mention out. It has 1 turn cooldown, and it heals him by 50%, and what do you know? I know that's basically his maximum life, but consideration is 39k life, no, almost 38k life. Then he can technically, if he is about to die, then he can activate the skill, and then basically he can just recover most of his life. That's quite amazing, I think. I think that's one of his better skills. You can ask this group on something. If you think of running, then you're gonna have a decent skill. He's most even actually, the AI, we've put this guy monster defense on AI starts with a skill. That's not too bad because he has 1 turn cooldown, and every other turn you're gonna be able to use this skill, so pretty good skill over there. And in his other skills group 2, now we have Rotten Gaze. This is very heavy. Airtime to one enemy, applies poison to one enemy. There's 55 base damage, 25 stamina, no cooldown, and single poison skill. Well, if you're making him as an offensive monster, basically the one who you to give him a strength runes, then I guess you could run this skill, but I don't see this monster being used as an attacker. Probably if I see the purpose of this monster, then it's more kind of a tank denier, not really the monster to give him to strength, but all of us are different. So if you don't want to use this skill, then feel free to do it. So, but also applies. Has no cooldown, so basically cooldowns activate doesn't work against you, and you can apply poison to one of the enemy, which if you're gonna consider the earth monster, they're pretty much tanks, so you can apply some of GLC like poison to them, then you're looking good. And the next skill we have Lochanasul. I don't know how to pronounce that name. So basically is deals more than special damage to one enemy, applies total blind to all enemies and quicksand to all enemies. Wait, whoa. Total blind to all enemies and quick. Okay, so that's AoE total blind. And remember when I said actually in here that he's at the AoE version of that. I did not meant this skill. When I was talking about, I meant this skill. Yeah, I meant this skill was an AoE. I did not know that this was an AoE. Seriously. Jesus Christ, he has 2 AoE total blind skills. Alright, let me just analyze this. So 40 damage to single enemy, 19 stamina, 2 turn cooldown, and you apply AoE total blind. And the best part is that you target a single enemy. So basically, I'm just gonna compare quick this one to this one, because actually first of all you're attacking one enemy, so it's gonna be 95% accuracy to landing against him against 19% accuracy. So you're more likely gonna land the total blind on everyone, because actually you're gonna be able to hit that enemy 5% more often than gonna use that AoE, which is basically which over 5 less of the time you're not gonna land this skill. But overall, he has AoE, total blind, and quicksand, so this is one of his must-have skills. So this is the must-have skill. And now we have a Neither Demon. Deals more than earth damage to all enemies, applies regeneration to itself. And what do we have in here? We have Monster, he basically deals 40 damage to all enemies, 24 stamina, critical cooldown. And the best part is that you gain life regeneration, which I don't want to say that this skill is bad. If you want to run them as a more offensive monster, then I guess you can run this, but seriously, critical cooldown for 40 damage skill, which basically just gives you only life regeneration. I don't think that's too great of a skill. Consideration you have this amazing skill which heals you by 50% and has only one turn cooldown. I don't know, I don't feel that this skill is good. I think it might be good, but I don't see it how good will be. Let me know in the comment down below. And the next we have skills group 3 is Poison Sign. Deals massive earth damage to one enemy, applies poison to one enemy. So as I said, if you want to run this monster as more offensive monster, this is the one of skill you must have. If you want to run him as a more offensive monster, 65 damage, 25 stamina, 1 turn cooldown, and poisons. But the only reason which I don't feel that this monster is good, basically being offensive monster, that basically take a look at his other skills. 65 damage plus earth-based damage. So against earth-based monster isn't gonna basically deal that much damage. I love the evil, or whatever, it's 30 damage to everyone, but it's still pretty weak. It's here 40 damage, pretty weak. Here 55 damage, but it's earth based. There you wing 30 damage, 40. So basically, technically, this is strongest skill, 65 damage. But you do have to still consideration the Earth Force, wherever you're gonna happen. The Earth Force, and if he's gonna be your main attacker, then he's not gonna be able to take out the enemy Earth monster, especially if they were life run. So that's why I don't see this monster being too much as being used as an offensive monster. But that's being a deny monster. He's doing a great job at this. So if you don't want to use him as an offensive monster, then go for it. Because I don't see this monster being more offensive monster. That doesn't mean you cannot do it. Hell, you do. Sure, you can do whatever you want. I'm just giving you an idea how, if you do use this monster as a more offensive monster, then you just saying when is not going to be able to use them, because of the earth monsters, because they tend to be tanky. Look at this guy specifically, 38k life. So you know what I mean. And basically, as I said, now let's move on to the Balor of the Evil Eye. Deals more than special damage to all enemies, applies total blind and quick cancel enemies. So it's technically as an AoE version of this skill, but it has 1 more turn cooldown, costs 3 bit more stamina, and deals 10 less damage. And basically, you all know what I'm going to say. If you don't want to use this monster as basically your main denier, then he's pretty good at doing a denier because total blind, AoE total blind. Yeah, I know that actually. I said his speed is a bit slow, but he's a team race monster, so get him rank 3. Look at this speed. He can clearly outspeed any other monster with that speed. Level 100 speed. So technically, if you don't want to use this as a denier, then go for it. Even if you don't get ranked up, still you can use him as a denier. He still does have skills. At least comparing him to Frostbite, who's also slow, I think he's kind of better than Frostbite because Trey Harden. 20% chance he's not going to get mobilized even if he's going to outsped. Frostbite, there's no chance that he's not going to get mobilized unless the attack missed on him then. So that's why I kind of more saying that this monster is better than Frostbite because of the Trey Harden. 20% of the time he's going to get mobilized. This is just my opinion. But everyone has a different opinion, so technically these 2 skills are must have, followed by 7 cloaks. 7 cloaks, I didn't actually see any better skills than these 2 skills, so I think I'm gonna recommend it 7 cloaks because of 50% heal. And last skill have King of Formolians. Jesus Christ, I cannot pronounce it. Temporary doubles Balor's maximum life. All single enemy attacks are always directed towards him. So basically, as all tanks do have, you have a skill that gives him double life and taunts. So yeah, so if it wasn't that 38k life wasn't good enough, he can double it. No. I mean, like, look at that life right now, 51k. Imagine if he doubles that much amount of life. Yeah, have a great time taking him down. Especially when he runs 7 cloaks. Like, he's gonna recover in, like, imagine this actually doubles his life. He's gonna recover in 51k life. I mean, like, that's pretty amazing. This monster is pretty good, I'm like being honest. So, I mean, like, this stamina cost iron too bad, so technically, you know, I mean, like, I just need to figure out something. So technically, if you use in the first turn Balor of the Evil Eye, then you use Lasud, and then if you use King of Formans, or if you use 7 Cloaks, like, let's just say, I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out basically, you know, if you can rotate skill with this monster, because you use Balor of the Evil Eye, Lasud, maybe you're gonna use 7 Cloaks, then Kings of Formans, and then you're gonna be able to use Balor of the Eye again, and I'm guessing that you're gonna be able to use them skills again, and then you're basically gonna be able to use 7 Cloaks again, so you can kind of rotate the skills of this monster. So I think they must have skills for this monster. It's King of Formans, Balor of the Evil Eye, Nasul, and 7 Cloaks from skill scope 1. Even though skill scope 1 still 50% life with 1 cooldown, you never know when it's coming in handy. And I'm only saying run 7 Cloaks if the cooldown is 1 string cooldown, and if used for 50% of the life. And if they're gonna decide to change it, then don't run this skill. I'm gonna update you in the comments down below if it's gonna be changed. Then if it's gonna be changed, then run either the Nefer Demon or Rodent Gaze, like any of these 2 skills. I think I would prefer, you know, if 7 Cloaks is going to be nerfed, then I would rather recommend you this skill, because you get this life regeneration, and hell, look at this guy's life. Yeah, you're gonna have a pretty fun time with this monster. So that's it for today's analysis, and overall my opinion on this monster, I pretty much like this monster. He's pretty good Earth monster, if I'm being honest. One of the most amazing Earth deniers, being honest. And, you know, he's technically like somewhere being the same as Baba Yaga, but he's slower than her. I mean, like, they're at the same level, because he has 2 AoE deny and she only has 1 AoE deny. But she's faster, so I mean, like, it's in your debate to decide who's better, Baba Yaga or Balor. But this is me. This was my analysis, and let me know how you like the analysis. See you guys next time. Goodbye.